Okay, today I'm going to be talking about American labor, the American Federation of Labor and Law Union. Okay, labor is when you're being pressured into working, thrown into working on a day-to-day basis. Such things as every day when you wake up, you feel like you're at work, or you feel like you have to work or be somewhere. That falls under the Federation labor laws, and this law is this amendment would invalidate protective labor legislation for women. It's for women, and it's to protect the laboring of women. So there's also something else on there. It's about when it was ratified for women to have the equal opportunity to vote. That was called the 19th Amendment. States where women's rights are outdated is Arizona, Oklahoma, Utah, and let me see. Look up here. Arkansas, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, and Virginia. Those states still have not ratified voting for women. So I think that this state is outdated, basically. I think no one ever tends to it, but rarely. And the people that speak up for it probably are maybe seniors or in their youth. Uh, Women's rights, to me, seems like a law taken up for women. It's nothing I've ever thought about, but they have those rights. Yeah. And it would just only protect women, their legislation, and make sure they're not being labored. So that's something to think about. What else? They have the three state strategy for ratification in 1994. Let's see what it's about. It's in 1994, ERA bills have been introduced in introduced in some word this boy done made up years in one or more legislative sessions of the 10 unratified states. So they're trying to say in Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Utah, and Virginia, women's rights are still not open. I don't know how true that is, but it may be true. Yeah. So, women's rights probably were declared legal in 1920, year 1920. And this is where she can drive, have her driver's license, be single, not be labored, and stuff like that. They also have something else. There's a logo for women's rights. They have the woman, she wears the headband around her head, and she's holding her arm like this, or something like this. It's like a logo or something. Women's rights are important because they are. They are important because it's a man versus woman. Because you have so many people that don't do their taxes, and when they don't do their taxes, it builds society. It builds rumors, allegations, creates fictional characters, fornication, and people just break the law. So if I were asking him something, this is what I do. I get a piece of paper and I don't know how you do yours, but I write a lot sometimes, and I write stuff about informational stuff. I would like define a couple of words or something like that and send it through the mail or renew my driver's license or something like that. If you ever so happen to have to change your social security number, and I think that the United States is the only country that has social security numbers. I'm not for sure. But if you so ever happen to change your social security number, that would be something to think about. Because evidently, for you to have to change your social security number, you have to been violated, or it has to be some kind of ancestry type of situation. Because there's a block, right? Like if you want to dial collect, to dial 1-800, and then you dial the area code and then the phone number. That's collect calls. I don't know anybody to call out of the United States that I would call, but a lot of that stuff has to be kept up to date and leading to your prior identity. So in case something ever happens to you, you can figure out who did it and when it happened, why it happened, stuff like that. So this stuff is probably outdated since a certain date. People don't probably, if they criminals, they probably do not ever look back and just hold people for ransom and stuff like that. All right, bye.